Cool. Welcome, everyone. As I said, I'll probably be doing these on Fridays because those are my days off, but I'm able to come into the studio and work on things. If you don't know me, my name is Loki Howell, and I'm a music producer. I used to be a music artist. I used to write acoustic pop rock songs. I used to work with Disney kids, and now I work with a lot of worship teams across the world. And I also work with secular music artists as well, but I'm more on the back end of things when it comes to engineering, producing, mixing, mastering, those kind of things. We're going to dive into a live album, which we have been diving into for Overland Missions Music. They have a conference every year, and I usually mix some music off of their conference, and we make an album off of it. And I've been going through each track and kind of putting a tracking chain together. And I've gone through all the tracks other than the bass and the vocals, and kind of done that using these Neves, maybe compression. There hasn't been anything else, maybe the distressors, but there hasn't been really anything else. And so that is where we're at. So I'm just going to get a bass sound. And another thing that I kind of started last week was kind of talking through some really old songs. And so maybe people might be more interested in that. But let's dive in, get a sound for this this bass, and we'll see how that goes. Sounds good. Here we go. Great. I mean, one thing to note is that this bassist is very busy. I imagine I will be replaying the bass. Yeah, you can hear me. I imagine I'll be replaying the bass. They are like some of the songs. His busyness is cool. I don't know if he basically, in order to edit it to what it needs to be, I think it'd be faster just to replay it. And so I have to weigh that balance of what's best for the project. Sometimes it's keeping the bass, like sometimes it's keeping the player and editing it through and just making it more time for me. But there's other wins a part of that, and sometimes it is yeah, just replaying it and kind of taking what they were going to do, what they did, and overdubbing it just a little bit tighter, a little bit more thought out, a little bit more yeah, cleaner. There's just a lot of moments I know I listened through. I think there's even a moment that I've muted because I just couldn't function. Yeah. And so I think it would just be better. And again, so I didn't put the distressor on there. People that watch the other episodes know I don't really use plugins anymore. Oh, I do. I use plugins a lot. But I don't use maybe a lot of tone shaping plugins anymore. I use a lot of outboard gear, and I do it kind of like super slow. But I use plugins to write down the settings a lot. So right now I'm writing the setting for this distressor so that when I boot it back up and I need to change, ever so slightly this setting right here because something's wrong, or maybe something went wrong with this tracking chain. Anyways, I can get back to the sound I had. Cool. Yeah, I don't use many plugins for the tone sound of things much anymore. I use plugins a lot for the reverbs and a lot of and I use Pro Q. I use certain things that are great digital tools that you can't really do in the analog world. But as much as I can do in the analog world, I try to do in the analog world. It just might take really slow because I don't have eons amount of outboard gear. Anyways, so this is the tracking chain of the bass. It's Neve 1073 and a distressor. The distressor is in the opto mode setting. I don't know if you know this, but this distressor in this bottom side, if you set it on 10 and you make the attack all the way, i.e. opto 10, opto 0, the whole system kind of changes and it goes into this opto mode, which is LA2As, LA3As, optical cell compressors. So they are more musical, I guess. They're a little slower. It's hard to explain the difference between FET and optical, other than just that there's a lot different. And so, yeah, it turns it into opto mode instead of a more traditional, like, I would guess, like VTA FET kind of grabby sound. The opto is pretty grabby, but it's a different kind of grabby. I had distortion 2 on it. This, as I said, I'm probably going to retrack the bass. So this honestly is more of a balancing act so that I know what he's playing while I'm almost retracking it. And it might be a little overkill. It might be stupid to then just have a whole bounce of tracking chain that I'm going to end up taking out. But say they want to actually use the real bass, especially during the mix or something, I'd like to get it in a state where it could be usable, but maybe share with them why it's not usable. Yeah, you kind of want to surprise and delight and not tell them, hey, if you want that, you're going to have to wait a couple days and I'll bounce it and it'll get there. You want it to be kind of like right now. So that's the bass chain, a little bit of Neve again, a lot of top end down, a lot of mid range up, like top mid range, and then just ever so slightly of a boost of 110. Usually I go down here, but you had a lot of sub, like, and not a whole lot of 100, 200. So this is a shelf down, and then took out a little bit of subsonic. So that's the chain for the bass for tracking. And I'll bounce this, and we'll listen to a song, I imagine. Yeah, Stephen Loki Howell song. Cool.
Bless his holy name. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not his benefits. That's verse 2. And I was wondering, what are these benefits? But God is smart and smarter than smart. And so he put all the benefits right there. In verse 3, he begins by saying, the benefits.
Great. So the bass is going through the setting. I kind of faded out, the mix happening or whatnot, so that we can listen to an old track. I'll try to pull that up. VLC.
It's time for Monday, pick me up. Not the coffee, just your face is enough. And I don't wanna be just another boy to you. So I'm going to speak up, get the confidence to dive right into you. So here I go, I am falling down into you. Let's break all our plans tonight and have ourselves a good time. 'Cause you could be my partner in crime. You could be my partner in crime. My friends just called to wish me luck. A little late and not needed. 'Cause it's a guarantee, it's a guarantee, it's a guarantee that you already knew me. But I don't want my name superseding anything about me and you. So here we go. We are falling down. Let's break all our plans tonight and have ourselves a good time. Break all our plans tonight and have ourselves a good time. 'Cause you could be my partner in crime. You could be my partner in crime. Oh, I can't believe this ourselves a good time. Break, break all our plans tonight and have ourselves a good time. 'Cause you could be my partner in crime. You could be my partner in crime. 'Cause you could be my partner in crime.
Cool. Well, now you know what we're going to listen to next. Well, maybe not. You probably don't know the song. Or maybe you do. Great. So that song is Break Break. It's some people's favorite song. And they maybe don't know that version. They know this version.
It's time for Monday, pick me up. Not the coffee, just your face is enough. And I don't wanna be, I don't wanna be. I am down into you. Let's break, break all our plans tonight and have ourselves a good time. 'Cause you could be my partner in crime. You could be my partner in crime. Break, go. It's a good time. 'Cause you could be my partner in crime.
Yeah, there's like a more bouncy version, less rock version that I maybe like more. The rock one, the first one, is really fun. But I never had like a rock band, so it was impossible to play live. It was impossible to do a bunch of things with it, and so anyways, a couple things about that song. From a lyrical content wise, I really don't like the song because it feels like a mental health problem. Basically, there's times in the song where I sound extremely confident and almost pompous, and I feel it's vocalizing a false truth, i.e., she already knows me, but I don't want my name superseding anything about you and me. Yeah, I wrote this a little bit later as an artist, and it just felt like certain things were getting to my head. And so it wasn't the best mental health for me. And so another reason why I'm happy that really I didn't make it as an artist. Because I would have been a real jerk. So, yeah, that, but then the bridge is very like, I can't believe this is happening. I found my courage to take like a stance or something like that to like ask you out. How do you go from being like, you already know me, like, whatever, I'm cool, to how do I have the courage to ask you out kind of a thing. It just makes no sense to me. And so I remember finishing it, listening back, and being like, this is dumb. But I liked how it sounded, and I liked the break, break all our plans to unite and have ourselves a good time. Like, I like the melodies, I like all that stuff, but I find the words pretty confusing. And then the other thing about this song that people mention a lot is like the triple strumming thing that happens in the chorus. And yeah, so we're rocking out, going through the stops. So it's when the guitars go chicka chicka chicka, really in a rhythmic pattern that is just fun. Maybe I'll play it real fast if I can find it.
Have ourselves a good time, 'cause you could be my partner and have ourselves a good time, 'cause you could be my partner in crime. Break, break all our plans.
Cool, yeah. So that was the part, like, and yeah, that was just a big fad of a certain era of music with a lot of acoustic guitars and upbeat music to do these palm muting moments. And I did it on an electric guitar, and I'm like, that I would only do that because I played acoustic guitar before that. I would never have done that kind of palm mute thing. And yeah, I had a lot of musicians tell me that was really unique, and it was cool to hear that from people. But it was just going from one genre to another, doing the same thing on a slightly different instrument, and it's not really that mind-blowing to me, but just something of note. We're going to listen to a song called Cold Hands, which is a song I enjoy as well.
I know what you're thinking now. Your pretty face and eyes can't hide one damn thing. Stealing keys and not just to get to me, but I know it's a lost cause. And I can feel it coming on. And I can feel it coming on. Your fire is burning just a little too close for comfort, and I'm sure you're drinking just to keep me concerned. You're a cut just deep enough to wear me out. I should've listened, but I can't hear a word they say. On this couch, it's an underfunded movie script, and you don't got the green to fall out. Whoa! And I can feel it coming on. Whoa! And I can feel it coming on. Your fire is burning a little too close for comfort, and I'm sure you're drinking just to keep me concerned. Your fire is burning a little too close for comfort, a little too close for comfort, too close, too close. This is the way I crawl inside your head, taking the things, but leaving you with my face. You can't believe enough's what I said, enough's what I said, enough's what I said. This is the way I crawl inside your head, taking the things, but leaving you with my face. You can't believe enough's what I said, enough's what I said, enough's what I said. This is the way I crawl inside your head, taking the things, but leaving you with my face. You can't believe enough's what I said, enough's what I said, enough's what I said. Your fire is burning a little too close for comfort, and I'm sure you're drinking just to keep me concerned. Your fire time for Monday. Pick me up.
Yep. So yeah, that song, Cold Hands. Cold Hands. I thought, interesting. Sorry. Cold Hands, so I mentioned my publishing issues last episode. If you need to hear more about that, go to last episode or the one before that. I don't remember. And so this was me trying to still write songs with a friend. Basically, hey, let's start a band and we'll put the songs in a different name, and that doesn't work. So just so you guys know, if you're in a contract and you think, oh, I'll just change my name, or I'll just go as a different artist, or I'll just do this or that, that doesn't like hold up. But I wanted to do kind of something different because what was there wasn't working out. And so, yeah, that basically a friend of the time, Taylor, he is a great guitarist, and actually I thought he sounded really good singing in this song. We got together. We wanted to form a band. The band name that we picked was The District, and we liked the band name. We liked the music direction we were going. And this song was kind of an acoustic version of a song that, how close can we get to Tell All Your Friends on Taking Back Sunday without it being way too obvious. So maybe a little bit lighter in the lyrical content, but not too much. Maybe a little bit poppier melodies, but not too much. And so I think it was the first time Taylor showed me like D-shape voicings on the acoustic. Actually, I don't remember. Anyways, so he showed me these chords. That are kind of all shaped around, like if you're playing in D major, you can do these cool shapes. You can do those cool shapes, and they kind of give this sustained chord feel. Anyways, so that's the first time I ever heard those D chords, and I use them all the time. And it's a shape that actually a lot of guitarists go and look at me and they're like, what are you playing? Because we like the sound of that. Or I'll play it on electric guitar with a bunch of reverb or something, and I know it's the chord shapes that most, like the most worship leaders or the most people like turn around and go like, ooh, that sounds really good. So it's a funny thing. Everyone's used to hearing E, G, like a bunch of like shapes, but not a lot of people use those D chord shapes. I wouldn't say a lot, but yeah, it was definitely something that Taylor gave me, and I was super thankful for it. Also, this song. I mean, we ended up writing a couple more songs with the Campbell brothers, and I'm spacing on the bassist's name. But we were basically The District. I think we turned it into a different name, and we never played a show, if I remember correctly. but we wrote a couple songs that I enjoyed. And then this song kind of stands out to me, though, because it kind of had the most edge that I was wanting, like most Taking Back Sunday-ish. I think when we wrote more songs, it kind of leaned into how I write and Stephen Loki Howell songs, and I don't think that was really what I wanted. I wanted to lean into an edgier sound and a good, a more post-hardcore but not really thing. Anyways, that's Cold Hands. That's The District. Thank you, Taylor Burns. He sounded great. I don't think there's much to talk about when it comes to the content of the song. Taylor played acoustic. I sang, and then he sang background, which he did very well. He sounded a lot like Fred or someone like the backing vocal in Taking Back Sunday. And yeah, that's what we were going for. So it was great. I'm gonna sign off. We have the bass still bouncing, and so we should be good with that. I have a kind of webinar to attend here in a little bit, so I probably won't go live the rest of the day. This will be the only thing that I do today when it comes to this YouTube channel. And we're going to bounce this bass. And I think that will be it other than the vocals. I'll probably clean the vocals next, i.e. Clean all the mess, all the noise on the vocals so that it could be a little cleaner, so that when I add compression and EQ and such, it actually doesn't make all the noise just as loud as the vocal. And so I'll probably do that next. Maybe get a little bit of sense of balance before I do that, so that I'm making good EQ choices on vocals as a whole. But that'll be the next couple episodes, I imagine. But yeah, if you all want to chat about anything, if you all want to listen to a certain song, I found one song, or a cover of a song, which I don't know how YouTube's going to handle covers, me playing covers that I recorded, but we'll see. I don't mind if they give me a certain thing. Anyways, some people are walking in. Cool. Yeah, I found Just Dance, a Lady Gaga cover I did that I really enjoyed, that I'll probably play sometime. I really liked it. It's pretty different than obviously what the original for Lady Gaga was. So, great. I'll talk to you later. Again, if you want to listen to any music, if you want to talk about anything, feel free to write a comment or something, and I'll chat about it and give you my opinion on it. Thanks. See ya.